Welcome to the Take It Home podcast. The podcast so bad we really should just take it home. I am one of your hosts, Doc Simmons. You can find me on all social media at Doc Simmons17. We've got the three musketeers here tonight. I'm gonna give the hot tag to my partner. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yes, sir. Zach Hendricks. Find me on all social media at Z Hendricks Brand. Of course, look up your mama's favorites at Country Air Brand and Country Air Official. And I'll pass off to the senior official who's locally known and internationally respected.
What's up, everybody? Referee Perch. You can find me at Perch XLV, pound sign, celebrate pro wrestling, and waffles. Take it home podcast.
Waffles, 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 waffles. That was a food hunt, fellas. I know it could have been hard considering the weather, but what was up?
Lots of good food. It's pie season, Thanksgiving season, a lot of good turkey,
Oh yeah, Thanksgiving.
more roast throughout the week, and lots of pie. Apple pie, delicious. Mac and cheese, mashed potatoes. Great food all around over the past couple weeks.
Okay, that sounds great. I'm eating right now. I might have to have some apple pie after this. Zach, what about you?
I mean, it was good. Definitely on Thanksgiving, did a nice big turkey. The usuals, potatoes, corn. Trainwreck came over. He made some buffalo dip egg rolls that were really good, and then like the steak filling, like kind of his Mexican style, like a steak in a egg roll.
Mm-hmm.
Those are really good. Had a lot of good desserts like cheesecake and all that. Breakfast was eaten really well. I did pancakes and eggs one day. Pancakes and bacon one day. Eggs and French toast sticks. Did some chili. Did some ribs. Like yeah, we were eating.
Yeah, nice, nice, nice. um, Myself, we had steak and crab legs, um, baked potatoes, broccoli. We had some apple pie. Yeah, I burnt the bread. I was very upset about that. I was furious. It was like I had my order of operations. I don't even remember what was before, but I remember it was okay, take this out. Yeah, take out the potatoes, then take out the bread. And then I took out the potatoes and got distracted and then forgot to take out the bread. I was very upset, but it was delicious. I did say we're eating right now. We're having Phillies, the Phillies and fries. Mhm. Oh yeah, we tried hers out here in Stoughton area, which is a new sushi and ramen bar that has been arguably the most popular and hip place in town. The music was not what anybody that was there expected. It was just straight like 2000s R&B and hip hop because it was the entire Country Grammar album. It was the
Oh yeah.
entire first Nelly album, and then like Mario. It was the strangest soundtrack for a sushi and ramen restaurant, but food was really good. Um, with sunrise yesterday, but we'll talk about that a little bit more when we talk about the things we did as a topic. But yeah, I ate well as well. The only thing I discovered that's bad about the steak and crab legs for Thanksgiving is that you really don't have leftovers. They ain't lasting that long, so it's like I had to get right back to cooking, which wasn't exactly the thing that made me the most excited. But Perch, maybe you keep my ears excited. Give me a banger of the week.
Yeah, banger of the week this week. Good vibe and tunes, especially as the winter time is here. There's snow falling, but just a quietness to the air. I like to have a song that hits just right. And SZA and Kendrick Lamar, 30 for 30 is the
Yeah,
of the week this week.
yeah.
Wow, good CD too. Just that one start to finish. Good chill blend, great beats, great sounds, smooth voice, and yeah, that song really hits.
They harmonize very well together.
Yeah,
Love
it
on
hits
Luther,
hits well.
obviously, but yeah, 30 for 30 is a good one. It's like,
A song I haven't heard Yeah, I probably discovered late, but definitely.
About a year, maybe. You're not that like this is definitely newer for you.
Oh, cool. Hey, if it's within a year, then I'm pretty fresh on
Yeah, yeah,
it.
maybe 2 years at most, but I think like a year.
Yeah,
So
great song. Good vibes.
yeah, yeah, love those two together. All right, fellas, what have we been watching? Anything we want to put over? Zach, what you been watching?
Yeah, I did watch Survivor Series. Good. I like the Dom and Cena match. It's crazy that Dom got to be the last one for his pay-per-view, but well deserved. I want the men's war games, very interesting. My theory is Austin Theory is the masked man. Uh, Brock Lesnar out here destroying everyone. It was good. And then I did not catch anything else. We watched a lot of Christmas movies, and we had the Eli stayed the night from Thursday to Saturday, so me and him watched This Is the End one night.
Okay.
We watched that, and then what was the other? We watched and then we watched Wolverine and Deadpool and Wolverine.
The classic.
Yeah, we just haven't. Yeah, some classics.
I have been lately the scene versus all the Deadpools has been playing in my head recently.
Which Welcome to the Party.
Uh, no, the part where it's the choir singing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Before that drops, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I've had that on my mind. I kind of do want to rewatch it. That was fun.
No, that's always a good one. Yeah, the I like the Welcome to the Party. I made a video with that, but yeah, good movies, just relaxing.
Yeah. Perch, what you been watching?
Yeah, I caught that the pay-per-view just the other day where John Cena against Dom. Great showing. Cool to see Cena in that kind of an environment, like Petco Park at night. Uh, that stadium was awesome looking, and knowing that it's on the West Coast and it's still kind of daytime over there, but it's getting dark and yeah, very cool feeling, especially for this time of year. Cool to feel that West Coast vibe. Um, the War Games match was crazy. Roman coming in, Lesnar coming in and cleaning house, then Roman coming in and meeting Lesnar at the bottom of the ramp. That was an awesome moment and visually striking. That was really cool. Uh, and then he beat him up before even throwing him into the ring. Great match all around, and the finish was wonderful. I love how pro wrestling can do that to you. Uh, you can pick whatever side you think is going to win for whatever reason, and then they can insert an ending like that where it comes out of nowhere. I thought it was great, and that's what separates pro wrestling apart from other forms of entertainment is surprises. Such physical, entertaining surprises that lead to outcomes that make you go, "What's going to happen next?" And now there's more opportunities for what's going to happen next. That could have been anybody under that
Yeah,
that hood. It could very well have been a well-trained extra under that hood,
and
and fill in the blank for who it's going to be.
the thing is, even just peeling back the curtain is because we never see the face. It literally could be anybody.
It could be anybody, and
I
and
like the
then fill in the
idea of it
blank.
being almost somebody brought up.
Who knows? Who knows? Um, but I love it. That's classic pro wrestling, and it leaves opportunities like that where you can fill in the blank with a lot of different choices. And that's when I like pro wrestling the best is different options and can be anything you want it to be. They give you hope.
Yeah, yeah.
uh, And then the other uh, activity watching was Wicked 2 or Wicked for Good.
No, okay,
What
yes.
what a movie.
Wow, I am severely left out on this episode of the podcast because I am the only one who has not seen Wicked for Good, and I am the only one who has not seen Survivor Series. I haven't watched Survivor Series yet, but you
I
still.
actually am not to brag or anything, but the Queen's a little obsessed, so I'm seeing Wicked for Good for a third time tomorrow. We've seen it on a Huge X. We've seen it. We've done it, and now it's Screen X time. So yeah,
Okay.
we got Val got some tickets, so we are heading that way.
Yeah, it's a good movie, and I've seen a bunch of movies this year, especially. Uh, it's a great year for movies, and always good discounts on Tuesdays. Yeah, I saw Wicked on the jumbo IMAX screen, and it was incredible. The music, the sound, the story, the characters, the acting, really good. So good that I saw it a couple days later in 3D. I had to see Ariana on the big screen in 3D.
Yeah, I am very behind in this podcast episode today.
Yeah, worth watching. Musicals are an acquired taste and something that I never really enjoyed thoroughly, unless if it was the right combination. I like Rent back in the day. That was a great movie. There's definitely good cartoons that are musicals, but it has to be the right one at the right time. And Wicked certainly was. And what a great movie! I couldn't recommend it enough.
Yes, I wouldn't say I am in love with musicals, but I'm not the type to turn down a musical just because it's a musical. I think they're all worth a shot at least. There's some good ones out there, some really good ones that I really enjoy and sing the songs to 30 years later.
Yeah, and great storytelling,
Yeah,
and and going from watching a lot of horror movies lately, especially in the theater,
yeah,
uh,
what a contrast.
and monster flicks like Godzilla. Watching something like this, it's such a great story. It's like a pop-up book come to life with like some of the most amazing voices singing. So I like listening to podcasts, listening to radio, news radio, and music. So the musical, especially with people who are great, uh, incorporates everything. So yeah, I love it. Definitely a fan, and it's a shame that Wicked will not play in the movie theaters forever.
I mean, they got plenty of stories to tell, and like Ariana said, the characters ain't going anywhere. So I mean, we might get some other stuff.
Yeah, you never know. I believe that is like one of those expanded universes where there's a lot more to it. So like,
Um,
I,
I mean, for anyone who watches it, like really pay attention to like details. Like they're very good about the small details, and like as like for me as a wrestler, like I'm not a musical guy, but when Val when like you like think
I
about this
feel
thing,
insulted because why can't I'm a wrestler and I'm a musical.
I don't like it. I don't care. We're putting it no. I was just saying
Wait a
like
minute, wait a minute,
I would
wait
say as a wrestler,
a minute.
when you look at the time and effort, like because they were live singing, like it wasn't like no audio. So like when you see them like doing the dance and all that, they're all live singing. So it's like it's awesome. Like I can appreciate that art because of how much time it takes and like that how like the effort they had to put into all that.
Mhm.
And then the makeup too, like Tin Man and Scarecrow when you see him, if whenever it's time, Doc, just know that's not CGI'd.
Okay. I do miss the age of more practical effects. So that's good.
You
Uh,
guys mentioned the different universe to it. Yeah, the Wizard of Oz universe could mix with like the Stephen King universe. I would definitely be in for whatever
get a
movie
little.
would be.
I was like, I have been intrigued by Welcome to Derry. Um,
Yeah, I've been
Walking to
watching that
Dairy's
one
good.
as
Yeah, I
well.
watched that actually too.
I've
Yeah,
I've
I gotta say
I've
that's
definitely
that's a
been
great one.
intrigued by that. It was like the first horror movie, or the TV special was like the first horror thing where it's like, yeah, I can't sleep this week. So hearing good things about Welcome to Derry. I am intrigued by that.
Yeah, that's a great show. I've been watching that one each week as well, and yeah, really good. I think maybe 6 episodes in. It's a good slow burn with good characters, good acting, and yeah, story that keeps you hooked the whole time through.
Okay. You brought up Godzilla. I did add it to the it needs to be watched immediately. Shin Godzilla. I had done very good about staying away from any type of spoilers. Hadn't seen a single scene from it. Saw one yesterday, and now, yes, that is on the immediate watch. So I will be watching Shin Godzilla. But things I did watch, I watched AEW the past 2 weeks. We didn't have an episode last week because of the holidays and time and just try to get everything done. But AEW's been pretty super fun the past couple weeks. We had fallout from Blood and Guts. We had the Op Celebration, Swerve and Hangman. I was like, I got the feeling that I should have had at the pay per view on Dynamite. With a couple days late, but I'll take it. It is Continental Classic season, tournament season. Love it. First night, it was some awesome, I would say, upsets. Fletcher beating Okada again. Kevin Knight beating Darby Allin. Super good. The women's tag. Just thinking with my backstage mind, I am very intrigued to see where this goes. Moxley. This is the most intrigued I have been of Moxley in a long time. Like it was a long walk to a substantial drink of water. I am very intrigued with Moxley seemingly going crazy. I love a good going crazy arc in wrestling, and I think that's what we're about to have from Moxley. So super fun, Dynamite, but that is about all I watched. Watched Digimon here and there. Digimon Ghost Game is still full of body horror and creepy. Yeah, that's about it. But with that, why don't we talk about what we've been up to the past 2 weeks? We didn't have a show. We were like, yeah, we didn't do the podcast last week. So, Perch, what you been up to?
Yeah, it's been some great times, good family moments. Between the blizzard we've been having the past couple days,
Try to stay away from the blizzard. That's the top of it.
and Thanksgiving, and last weekend was like fall weather. We've been experiencing it all over the past couple weeks.
Yeah, it felt so good before that snowfall.
Um, yeah, and it feels like all the seasons in one here in Wisconsin. So we've been going through it all, but enjoying every minute of it, especially the family time, and also some good pro wrestling time in there too. We had a show at Freelance Wrestling at the Emporium Arcade in Logan Square just the other week. That was super fun. We had the opening match, the Scramble, and Trent Wrigley ended up picking up the victory in that one. Surfs up, tons of people in that match.
He is a very not liked man by a lot of certain people right now.
Yeah, I made for a fun scramble match. Next match I had was I Candy Elliott and Hunk Cassidy against Laney Luck and GPA. They brawled throughout the whole arcade, pool table, and all around wild chaos the entire time.
Good to see GP back. He came off an injury.
Yeah, good to have him back, and the crowd loves him at Freelance, which is a change of pace because the crowd was always against him at Freelance.
Yeah, I like crowd for GPA does not make sense.
You turn on Kylie Ray once and the crowd hates you forever, but Izzy and proven that the crowd wants him back. uh, Next match was Darren Corbin against Izzy Moreno. Very fun. Working with Izzy again, the first time since Las Vegas earlier in the year. But cool to get to work with her in Chicago at a home company like freelance. That's fun storytelling and fun performance. And then the last match I had was Sinner and Saint against Davey and August. Uh, Fun tag team match all around. Davey and August are bad guys these days,
So naughty.
and and yeah, I didn't see what happened at the end, but one thing led to another, and it Davey and August ended up winning the match.
I'm sure it was that dirty James Russo.
Yeah, oh yeah, James Russo was out there too, and he kept to himself for the most part. From what I saw, he kept to himself. Um, then the last show of the weekend I had was AAW at the Berwyn Eagles Club. That was a lot of good matches. I think 9 matches altogether on the day, maybe 11, 12 altogether. Uh, First match I had was Davina versus Blair. Davina had a manager on the outside who I had to give a talking to. Um, and before I knew it, she ended up winning the match. So I may have missed a thing or two as well, but
He's a tricky one.
there was a mirror. I thought I could see through it and see what was happening. So I allowed what I saw. Next match I had was a four-person elimination match between Lily, Amina, Shaza, and Maggie. By the end of it, Maggie ended up winning. Maggie Lee's still the champion of AAW and repping that title strong. She's wrestling right now on the next level, which is cool.
Yes, he is. Can't be denied.
Next match I had was the besties, Davey and Fitchett against Sinner and Saint, another team who I was familiar with from earlier in the weekend. Yeah, Johnny Bravo was on the outside of the ring on that match. And
I did see the forming of the new Bravo family.
Yeah, I didn't see much other than the shoulders on the mat and a victory. but
So
I'm not sure
that is your job, so.
I'm not sure how that story's going. And the last one I had was Sierra versus Scarlett. Cool to see Scarlett Bordeaux back at the Berwyn Eagles Club and getting to work with her. Last time I was in a match with her was GCW Homecoming a few months ago on the East Coast. Okay, hopefully the trauma experience today will serve you later in life in whatever non-hockey career you pursue. And that was a match with Matt Cardona, and maybe about 30 minutes into the match, I came in as a second referee and got knocked out. And she ended up being in the match later. But it was very cool to work with Sierra against Scarlett in the match here in Chicago.
I heard that was a good one.
Yeah, very fun. But yeah, fun wrestling all around.
Hell yeah. That. What were we up to 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, bro. Like 2 weeks ago, yeah, because we took a week off.
Yep.
So 2 weeks ago, let me check. I know we were on the road a lot. We were traveling.
Saturday, we were making a debut in Rose Mountain, Minnesota.
Rose out in Minnesota semi-main event against some familiar foes, Royal Flavor, representing the Dynasty because they can't do it alone. We had a good match. First time at Ironheart Pro. Definitely like won't be the last time we're there. We have our sights set on winning some Minnesota Championship gold eventually, and we were close. Just unfortunately, it was a cool angle. I wish I had a camera, but being on Alex Finley's shoulders and taking a drop kick to the head wasn't cool. But seeing the visual coming at you was all right.
It looked like it was going to be devastating.
It was devastating. After a nut shot, like it's not the best.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we did not capture gold yet, but we will be back. We won't say when, but Ironheart knows when our return will be, and the goal's still the same. And then we kept that goal traveling down to Knox, Indiana, where we got to do a rare trios match, somewhat.
The hunt wasn't for gold in Knox, Indiana. The hunt was to defend your honor.
Yeah, they kept saying "fuck Zach," and I'm not
Yeah.
about that. And what turned out to be it was supposed to be a 6-man tag. Somehow BD finagled to management to allow him and Zach in the match, and we put an ass whooping to BD Smooth.
Yes, it turned into an 8-man tag match, a rare outside Milwaukee appearance for Turbo Team. It was Zach, myself, and Jared Jacks, along with the other Zach, against Jack and Valor, Rafael Quintero, and that dirty BD.
Oh yeah, dirty BD, not viral disease, but BD Smooth. Uh, he kept talking about he was going to hit me with a Shane McMahon coast to coast with a chair. Well, I turned that around and gave it right back to you, buddy. Hope
Well,
you enjoyed that right.
we do have to give credit to BD's defenses of using the KY jelly.
The KY jelly, I'll give him credit.
The
It was
KY jelly
clever.
defense was very strong.
Yeah, I thought I had him.
And it was like, so did me and Jared. So did me and Jared.
Yeah, BD, he ain't much of a wrestler, but he was able to do some stuff and finagle his way out of situations. So, you know, the match technically never ended because during the match, uh, guys like Armando Alvarez, Jack Sirius, and other guys who were on the earlier card were upset. Jerry Brutus Dylan was upset, leading a charge, attacking Merle for not making them the main events. So, us six all decided we'll beat up each other later. We're going to take care of the problem. We took care of some problems.
Yes, we did. So put a pause on everything, beat down Brutus and his goons, displayed the first Turbo Team finisher. Yeah, it was good stuff. Can't deny that. Um, hopefully we'll get to see some more Turbo Team action soon. But hey, you know. With that, I think we can move on to the topic. Hey guys, it was the first big snow for us here in Wisconsin. I think it came in at 11.5 for into the snow, and figured we talk about hey, how did you spend your snow day? Zach, what about you? How did you spend your snow day?
Yeah, so oh wait, we forgot we like totally blanked on what we did after Knox. Hold on. We had another match Wednesday the night before
Oh
Thanksgiving
yeah, we
Eve.
did. We did have another show. Oh,
Yeah. So we
it was
made
such
our
a
way
long week.
return back to JWA. We took on Riz Ski Business, a new tag team. They're already learning from bad influences such as Campbell Myers and SK Bischoff taking Doc's gear. It's not a good rib, guys. It's
Yeah,
stupid. It's
it's
not
not.
funny.
It doesn't. It's not funny anymore. It's been like 4 years.
You guys already know it's hard enough to find gear that fits Doc. Quit
Yeah.
taking his shit. And then
Yeah.
we put a little whooping on their ass. We had a battle royal. Me and Doc were talking. They tried to get the jump on us, so we opened the show. Us versus Risky Business. They had towels on, made sure they had gear, put a little bit of an
Underneath.
ass whooping on, and finished with an air buddies.
Yeah. It's always good to wrestle another tag team. Wish they hadn't been taken to the dark side by guys like Campbell Myers and Bishop. But hey, fun tag team, JWA. You know, I'm always a fan of us making an appearance there. Hopefully, we'll be there a bit more in 2020.
Yes, sir. And then 01 USA was canceled due to the blizzard that Doc was referring to.
Yep.
So what I did for my day off, enjoying 4 days off, we had young Eli Function staying the night.
Oh
He stayed the
God, I
night
don't
after
know what I would
Thanksgiving.
have done with 4 days off. I'm like now I'm actually kind of happy I went to work on Friday.
No, dude, I had no work, bro. Slept in. I was worried I was gonna get up early today because I want to say Friday. I got sick actually. Literally, everyone left Thanksgiving, and my nose got stuffed up, and I was fighting a flu all. I was fighting the cold all day Friday, preparing for 01 for this cage match, and then when we got told it was canceled, just kind of relaxed. The flu kind of went. The cold went away Saturday, but yeah, we set up the house for Christmas. We were locked in. Friday, I brought in everything when we got the warning. Me and the Queen, we got the tree up. Hung out with Eli, had Jack, did some went shopping, made a lot of meals, watched some movies, and like really just kind of relaxed and stayed in.
Hey, nice, nice. Nothing wrong with that. Perch. What did you do for your snow day?
Yeah, it was nice. Lots and lots of snow, nonstop, probably a full 24 hours. I did a lot of shoveling, just chilled, relaxed, watched some TV, and did some shoveling. Didn't mind it. It was nice to be able to leisurely go out there on a couple of beautiful days, all bundled up in nice snow pants and a winter coat. And yeah, I really enjoyed.
Yeah. No, I feel you. I am bundled up in my long underwear, snow pants, big heavy coat. We got up early on Sunday because I did not want to be out there multiple times. Took care of the snow on Sunday. Good shovel, but we got out there early. It wasn't the worst because that means we went and we had some breakfast. We got some after breakfast coffee and hot chocolate. Yeah, just really relaxed inside the house. Bundled up, get all cuddly. The dogs have been jerks, so I had to keep an eye on them. So probably being home was a good thing. Yeah, it was super chill. And to the fans listening, let us know down below how you spent your snow day, and we will read your comments like I'm going to do now for High Five Tom, who left a comment on what is the bloodiest matches he's seen. Where he said, obviously we have seen some blood together, and I was in the building for Manser and Yehai, and even as a former EMT, I was like, oh shit. So shout out to Perch for handling that situation. However, my biggest bloody wrestling moment was Stone Cold and the Hitman at WrestleMania 13. The first time I saw and understood seeing blood as a way to tell an enhanced story. Growing up watching Ric Flair, always saw lots of blood, but Stone Cold passing out his own blood was the first time it really hit me. Everyone involved, Austin bleeding and Hitman just wrenching that sharpshooter on and more blood spurting out, and kudos to the camera crew for capturing it. Not enough love is given to that to the camera crew. WWE camera crew and editing department, quality. Like they have been milking that Stone Cold Steve Austin bleeding shot for it's like we're approaching 30 years, I believe, because I think that was 96. Or we just
Yeah.
hit 30. That might have been 95. But
Let me
yeah,
see. Austin, man,
Austin Hitman Survivor Series. Oh, it was WrestleMania 13. My bad.
97.
It was 97. Okay, yeah. So we're approaching it. 2 years. And yeah, they still use that shot and they milk the hell out of it. So shout out to the camera guys. That's what you want as a wrestler is a shot that seemingly lasts forever. But hell yeah. And now I think it's time we start making our way to headed home and talk about what we got coming up this week. Perch, where are you at this week?
Yeah, this is going to be a fun week. I enjoyed the shoveling snow here for a few days and taking it all in. While I was doing that, I was wearing my LA hat because this week I'll be enjoying a little bit of Los Angeles as Game Changer Wrestling heads to the West Coast.
Oh yeah.
Very excited. Very excited. Going to be a good time. Anytime we're at the Ukrainian Cultural Center, especially around December, around the birthday time of year. It's always special.
Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, get away from the snow, brother. Get away from the snow. Zach, what are we up to this weekend?
Yes, sir. We are kicking off with Saturday before they take their break. We getting one more in with the students, with the boys, with Perch's favorite tag team of all time in millenniums. We're talking about PAU.
Yeah.
And because it's so big and because we have so much with this, we're not taking them in a regular match. We're going to do best 2 out of 3 falls. You know, if they're going to take a break for a while, we ain't going to get Country versus TAU for a while. It's about time to see what these boys have been learning in Minnesota, what they've been doing on the travels. I know Josiah's been developing himself as a singles guy, same with Dwa. And sometimes when you do that, you become a better tag team because you get more comfortable in the ring. So excited to see how these guys go. But at the same time, we're main eventing my first time in homegrown in years. Doc was just there not too long ago, and he got a big win on the Dreamwave champion, riding that momentum and going in. We're gonna go 2-0.
Oh shit, yeah, I guess like I did get a big. Well, he wasn't the champion then. He wasn't the champion then. I think. Well, I don't remember, but yeah. And then Sunday, we no, we don't have anything to do, but I keep hearing about Warhawks talking some stuff about Fab Mania 2 down in Indiana. So I think listeners should, keep an eye on the socials this week and say if we say something about that.
I apologize. My phone went blank after talking crap about TAU. What'd you say?
Oh, I was talking about Sunday and how we don't have any plans, but we keep hearing Warhawks talking about their biggest, baddest tag team in the Midwest, and they're going to be at Fab Mania 2 on Sunday. And, I was thinking maybe we say something about that and that the listeners should keep an eye on the socials to see if we say something about that.
Oh, about time we maybe introduce ourselves. And pretty sure they kept saying they could be any tag team. They're going to defend their championships. And it'd be cool to get out of 2025 with some extra belts.
Yeah,
Trios of Champions 4 coming out soon.
stealing a couple at the end of the year sounds about perfect to me. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, keep an eye on socials this week, guys. And with that, I think it's time we take it home. So Zach, any final thoughts or questions?
It's the holiday seasons. If you haven't seen it already, go see Wicked for Good before Val buys all the tickets. Um,
She probably
uh,
will try.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, just enjoy the time. Unfortunately, as the weather gets worse, our back to business is getting there. So Country will be on the road. It feels good to be back. Definitely a humbling feeling. Talking to Doc earlier, we're doing our 2026 calendar, and it's a good feeling.
Yep, good feeling. Business, business, business. Hate the business hours. Love the doing stuff hours. Perch, what are you up to?
Yeah, continue to celebrate pro wrestling. Find wrestling that you like, whether it's from this year or years ago, uh, or from this country or a country far away. There's pro wrestling out there that you can find, especially through the internet. Find some pro wrestling that you like and enjoy it.
Yes, it is very easy to go down a rabbit hole in wrestling. I didn't mention the rabbit holes I went down this week because there were lots of them. One match that leads to another, one clip leads to another. So yeah, watch what you love, and continue to listen to us because you love us, and share on all social medias. Follow us on all the social medias. Tell promoters to book us because Perch is a really good rep, and we're hitting the road, and those dates are filling up fast, and we would like to keep doing that. Go ahead. Remember to leave a comment down below. Let us know how you spent your snow day. Listen to all the other wonderful podcasts on the Visual Global Media Network. This has been the Take It Home podcast. Y'all be easy.